It's me, Bree McGee. Welcome to my little corner of the world. How are you today? Very well, I hope, and whatever you're doing, I hope it's going swimmingly. This is Bree's Breeze, and today we're going to talk about my new books. So get a drink, grab a snack, and let's get to work. Now, I don't do much with Christmas, as I've mentioned, other than use it for my advancing my faith. But I do like to buy myself a couple of new things, and this time I bought myself some books. So I just thought I would show them to you and let you see them. So firstly is this one, which is my prayer journal, and it's got some lovely flowers on the front. Very nice book, really nicely made. And inside there are sections to write on about prayers and requests to God, things to ask forgiveness for, praise matters and prayers for others, and verses from the Bible. So this is a very nice book that I'm going to be putting into use at the start of the new year, so I can really get my prayer life onto the next level, let's say. The second book is a useful book for me because it's called God's Promises for Your Every Need, and there's lots of different subjects inside, and then the verses from the Bible that accompany those different subjects. And that's really useful when you're feeling a certain way and you're trying to find a way to feel better. This book tells you where to look in the Bible, and it gives you the verse anyway, so you can read it straight from this book. And it's a nice handy little size. They do bigger versions of this, but I quite like this small one. So that's God's Promises for Your Every Need. And my last book is one I'm very, very excited to start reading. I've not started it yet. I'm going to start it later today, I think. And it's called Standing on the Edge of Eternity by someone called Gary Hamrick. This is an explanation of the book of Revelation, the very last book of the Bible. And this explains alongside the Bible verses what Revelation means. And Gary Hamrick is the main pastor of a church in America. So he's written this book new recently. And so I thought I'm going to get this and have a read. I love Revelation. It's a very intriguing book of the Bible. If you've never read it, I would recommend it. It's so intriguing, but it's not always ever so clear to some people as they're reading it what it means. So having something like this to explain it helps me definitely, because I don't have a very good brain at understanding things. My brain does only understand certain things and certain ways to learn things, and reading about them is useful for me. And so I'm really looking forward to starting that book to have a better understanding of the book of Revelation in the Bible. So those are my 3 books that I've got to read over Christmas. Very, very excited for them. I've also bought a couple of DVDs, which I'll show in a separate video. And so I've got lots and lots to keep me busy over this next week or so. I think it might take me a bit longer to read these than a week, but you know what I mean. I bought them specifically to read at this time. So these are my 3 books. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know your opinion. And I'm very excited about them. I love books. I love physical books as well. You know, one that you can hold and feel and turn the pages and smell the paper. Oh, I prefer this any day to one that you might read on a telephone or one of those, what are they called? Those little, they're about this big and it's like a computer thing. I don't know what they're called. I'd rather read a physical book like these than one of those on a screen. I don't like screens anyway. But no, I'm super, super excited about my books. Let me know what you think. And also let me know, have you bought yourself anything for this Christmas? I think it's a nice thing to do, to buy yourself something as a special thing for Christmas. Even if you get presents from lots of other people, sometimes you might just see something you quite fancy, and it's quite nice to buy it for yourself, if you've got the finances, of course. Excuse me, got a funny throat. So those are my books. I'm going to go now and start reading them. And yes, do let me know what you think. And all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be thinking of you. And from my little corner of the world to yours, bye for now.